The Secret of the Kingdom is a Greek story. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom surrounded by beautiful mountains in Greece. The kingdom had a rich land and a wonderful culture, and all the people lived happily. However, there was only one big secret hidden in the kingdom. It was that in the old temple in the center of the kingdom, there was a secret that had been kept for generations. The kingdom was ruled by the wise King Alexander. He ascended the throne at a young age and worked hard to ensure that his kingdom prospered. However, King Alexander had one problem. It was something that I had always wondered what the secrets of the kingdom were. The secrets that were passed down in the royal palace were known only to the royal family, and should never be leaked to the outside world. One day, the Prince Damascus asked the king, "Father, I heard that the kingdom has some big secret hidden." King Alexander was silent for a moment, and then replied quietly, "That's what I know, and it's important for the future of the kingdom. But I can't tell you yet." Prince Damascus was not satisfied with the answer. He was young and had a strong desire to somehow unravel the secret. One evening, the prince made up his mind and decided to sneak to the temple. The temple hides a long history and mystery, and the prince decides to set foot in the place. The temple was silent, with ancient sculptures and stone statues lining the walls. The prince proceeded cautiously, step by step. Then we reached the largest door at the back of the temple. The door was carved with symbols of the gods, and no one was afraid to open it. However, the prince mustered up the courage to open the door, and a dazzling light shone through it. Beyond the door was a large stone pedestal, and an old book placed on it. The prince approached the book, picked it up, and began to turn the pages. Then, in the book, the origin of the kingdom and the secrets that the previous kings continued to keep were written. As he read through its contents, the prince realized a surprising fact. In fact, the secrets of this kingdom showed that royalty was not just rulers, but had a special role as a bridge between the people and the gods. The royal lineage was connected to the ancient gods and had a mission to protect and guide the people with their power. The prince's exposure to this secret made him think deeply about how he should lead this country as king in the future. He realized that in order to fulfill his mission as king, he needed not only to be strong and wise, but also to listen to his people and use the power given to him by the gods correctly. The next day, the prince met his father, King Alexander, and decided to tell him about the secret. The prince told the king about the contents of the book he found in the temple, and King Alexander nodded quietly. "I thought the day would come when you would know the secret, but in order to become a true king, it is not just about gaining knowledge, but also about how you use your power. The day will come when you will use that power." The prince engraved his father's words deeply in his heart. And when the day came to succeed King Alexander, the prince was determined to lead the kingdom as the ruler of the country, loving his people and adhering to the teachings of the gods. From then on, the prince, as a king, supported the people with justice and mercy, and the kingdom became more and more prosperous. And this secret of the kingdom was not only known to the royal family, but also to be the power of all people to learn together, protect it, and make the country a better place, as the prince showed. End.